Our devotional thought today from the New Testament comes from Matthew in the story of the rich young ruler. Now, I want you to notice exactly what goes on here. Begin with verse 16. Someone came to Jesus with a question, "Teacher, what good deed must I do to have eternal life?" "Why ask me about what is good?" Jesus replied. "There's only one who is good, but to answer your question, if you want to receive eternal life, keep the commands." "Which ones?" the man asked. Jesus replied, "You shall not murder, you shall not commit adultery, you shall not steal, you shall not testify falsely, honor your father and mother, love your neighbor as yourself." He said, "I have obeyed all these commands. What else must I do?" Now notice, Jesus does not disagree with him. Jesus said, if you want to be perfect, go and sell all your possessions and give the money to the poor, and you will have treasure in heaven. Then come follow me. Now, he wanted eternal life. And remember, Jesus' definition of eternal life, it's not buhay nang walang hanggang. It's an experiential knowledge of the Father and an experiential knowledge of the Son. He said, great, you can come follow me, hang out with me, you'll get to know the Father and you'll get to know me. But the young man, when he heard this, went away sad, for he had many possessions. Religion always tends to make a big deal about what I call the horizontal commands. Everything dealing with people. And religion works really hard on human relationships, on getting along with other people. These are very achievable commandments to obey, getting along with other people. But religion doesn't spend much time talking about the vertical commands, which deal with our walk with God. Notice, the commandments that Jesus quoted were all the horizontal commandments. They weren't the vertical commandments, the ones dealing with walking with God. Now, brothers and sisters, too often in this world that we live in, church is all about getting along with one another, loving one another, and all that's beautiful and wonderful. Please, I bring no discredit to it at all. But church needs to also be focused on loving the Lord with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength. Not having sin come between you and God, not getting involved in adultery or idolatry, not getting involved in things that destroy our walk with God. It's really easy to obey all those commandments that deal with getting along with other imperfect people because we're imperfect people. But as a church, we need to focus more on our walk with God. That is where we have eternal life. That is where we begin to get a revelation and an experience of the Father and of the Son.